Hi guys, Varun here from Phone Arena, and I have a really interesting device here for unboxing. Probably one of the few outside of Japan. So this is a Media's phone from NEC for NTT Docomo. We did cover this phone from MWC at Barcelona earlier this year, and we had no idea we would be actually getting it for an unboxing here at the Phone Arena HQ. So this is the Media's WN05E. A dual screen Android phone. So this is the retail package for NTT Docomo in Japan. We got hold of this in Hong Kong when I was there last week. So this is a very plain vanilla packaging. It says Media S on the outside. This is the black variant N05E, and everything is pretty much in Japanese, and you get the phone micro SD card slot, and it also charges via micro USB. And there's nothing else out on the outside. Some certifications there, and let's quickly open up the box and check what is inside. So here you have the phone itself, and this is the device, NTT Docomo Z or XI, the LTE network there, and the Media's branding. This is a 4.3-inch LCD on the front, and the coolest part is there's an LCD on the back as well. And let me quickly get rid of the plastic and power it on in a second. Before that, let's show you how it works. So you can basically have two screens, 4.3-inch screens side by side, doing independent things. We'll show it to you in a second. Let's check what is inside the box. So not much here. So this is the battery which is already inside the phone, some regulatory information and users information, and you have micro USB cable standard, and here is some documentation about the phone. So it says how to remove the battery and back cover and install the battery, and this is the user manual. So everything in pretty much Japanese. So you have the battery, a 2100 mAh battery, a micro SD card, 2 GB is bundled, and this is the N05E. But the good part is the phone does have an English menu option. So let's quickly check out the phone. So here we have the phone itself, NEC Media's W, and it's all powered on, and luckily it's in English and not Japanese. And let's quickly get rid of this protective film in the front of the phone so that we get a better idea of the screen. Pretty nice looking screen there. It's a 960 by 540 panel, 4.3 inches. And here's the coolest part. So let me flip it over, and you actually can see the second screen here, which is kind of cool. And here you have the screen. So in fact this functions independently. So I can actually have stuff here and also stuff there, and have stuff. For example, I have a gallery here, so I can in fact actually go to the gallery here as well. For example, let's open up gallery here. Seems to have some kind of tweaking in terms of the UI. It's running on Android 4.1.2, but still it's some stock UI. So I can actually see if I can extend the screen. So you can actually extend the screen over. So it's so cool. So the entire photo is coming split across both the displays, and you can actually use it this way as well. The accelerometer does work, and so that's a really cool. Actually, it turns out to be around a 5.6-inch panel together. So that's really cool. This will be very handy for web browsing, in case you want a large screen but don't want to carry a large device like a Note 2, Note 3 or an Xperia Z Ultra, but you still want that real estate. This reminds me of the Sony Tablet S or P. They had a similar functionality, like in terms of a foldable screen, but this is kind of like miniaturized down to a phone, which is kind of cool. So here you have it, the Android UI split across two displays or two screens. Pretty cool, and it does seem very responsive. It's powered by a dual-core Snapdragon MSM 8960 processor, has about 1 GB of RAM only, but still it's speedy. And it's kind of old now. It's about 6 months old. It was introduced in the market in Japan in I think March earlier this year. but still pretty cool to get our hands on it. And here is the UI, basic Android, and let's go into the settings and check the Android version. It says Android 4.1.2. As you noticed, I clicked about phone on the left side of the screen and the info popped up on the right side, which is kind of cool. And so that's the so let's quickly talk about the specs. So I can actually talk about both the front and the back in a single shot, so it's kind of nice. You have the camera here as well. So it's an 8 megapixel camera along with an LED flash. It's a backside illuminated sensor. So this is a 4.3 inch screens, two 4.3 inch screens, 960 by 540 pixel resolution. Doesn't seem like a front facing camera here, some kind of sensor here. So that's that. As I told you, it's powered by a dual core processor only. And this is the screen. So you have the sides on the right side are pretty much, I don't know which side this is. Let's close the display. So this is the left side of the device. So the screen gets turned off on the back the moment you close it. So that's cool. So you have on the left side, you have the 3.5mm audio jack, the volume rocker, and the power lock switch. And also you have the groove for opening the other display. So you have the model number here, N05E. And on the top you have the micro USB port for charging, and there's a microphone as well here. And there's nothing on the right side apart from the hinge for the display. And on the bottom you have another microphone, it seems like, and that's about it. So in terms of the battery and the SIM card slot, it's hidden right here. So you need to open it up with the groove here. So let's get access to it. So you have the battery here, 2100 mAh battery. So let's power off the phone for a second. So you can actually have stuff done independently. So I am, for example, have the info here, like a gallery here, and also I can use the phone here independently of this. For example, I can take a call, or I can be reading my SMS or open up the browser. We'll do a demo of it in a different video, but this just a quick unboxing and a hands-on. So let's turn it off, power off, and let's remove the battery once it's powered off. So it's powered off now. So let's quickly get rid of the battery here and give you an idea of the back. So as you can see, it does have a 2 GB micro SD card on the inside. Let's pop it out to see if it really exists. And we didn't get so yes, that is a 2 GB micro SD card on the inside. It's nice to have a slot. It supports, I think, up to 32 or 64 GB. And here is a SIM card tray. Interesting mechanism. So SIM card goes in here and you push it inside. Kind of hard to use it for the first time, but then kind of got used to it. So that's the back. So it's, as I told you, it's been manufactured in like March of this year. So not too old. And it's unlocked, so it kind of works even outside Japan. It did work for us in Hong Kong, and I'm sure it's going to be working in India as well. So this is how you put in the. So NEC makes some really great products. The build quality is also good, but sadly I think the company is going through a bad period right now, and they might not be making any phones. They're looking to be sold, or I think they're already sold. So that's a sad news, but then you can get hold of this phone in some markets like Hong Kong or even Japan. It's sold unlocked through some channels, not officially, but through some unofficial channels. So you can get hold of it. It's priced at about $600-700 US, and it's a cool piece of technology, like one of the really innovative devices. This is the Docomo Media S, or N05E. So that was a quick unboxing and first look at the NEC dual screen Android phone. Do stay tuned to Phone Arena to get more coverage about this device, and also do hit a like if you appreciate us getting this device and taking the effort to bring you some innovative stuff. So thanks for watching.